lakad matatas!
Normally.
I think would have been the most ideal for them.
Well, Elder Titan and Timbersaw coming out for those last ones. BG not taking too much time to think about the fact.
I already understand that this Timbersaw lane is going to be oh so easy for BAB. Once he starts getting in towards those high levels, that's when the kill threat can come. But it should always be able to just go towards the neutral camps anyways. So yeah, I think that's where it's really going to start being scary, because we talked about the fact that Shadow Fiend is the primary damage dealer. I would love to see Naga go for a very early Diffuser Manta kind of build. Once again, unfortunately for Alone, that is a solo kill. He almost got the kill there on XM, but that is not what you want to start out here if you're the Shadow Fiend.
Losing a lane to Viper. Is already falling behind in the CS department, 18-10 versus the 13-2, and now he's lost his life as well.
5-minute mark, they bring both Alex and Sebi Boy towards this mid lane to see if they can try and get a kill on XM, but Frisk is here as well.
Yep, Alex is here too. XM, they're gonna try and get the Echo Stomp out. Dodged in by the snowball of Frisk. It'll still be enough to kill the XM Viper though. They do not have enough defensive prowess to stop 3 heroes.
Might be able to be in a really good position where they're not losing too hard too early on.
Speaking of the mid-tier 1, Alex has to be very careful with his positioning because they are stacking up for him on the side of Vici, but here comes Wildcard for revenge. Fire Snap Quickie getting directly onto Frisk, and they're able to bring him down so quickly. Sammy might die though, ticking very low to the Viper damage, but himself and Yang just trying to escape here. Alone, eating a Thunderstrike. The support Frisk is coming back quite soon, so they need to be careful. Shadow Fiend will end up dying. It does cost the life of the Disruptor, but they will take it. Fast Snap Quickie though stuns up XM. Will they be able to get the third? XM brings down this Elder Titan. The time is bought by Frisk. So XM will be able to get the turnaround onto Alex with the help of the Tusker. Not able to finish the job is the Snapfire. That's a young 3-for-2 engagement, and they will take that any day of the week on the side of Vici. A double kill for XM. Where this Viper is just allowed to move around willy-nilly. And speaking of Viper, he's in the triangle right now. They're trying to track down Eves. They get the Viper strike out onto him. The teleport attempted, but clips back. Naga Siren is certainly going to die here. And XM on a killing spree. They're just showing no quarter on the map. Divine Llama can't even catch up to Yang because of the kinetic field. Is the Disruptor going to live through this? Divine Llama has to be careful. Erica coming closer. Waveform up in 2 seconds. Will he commit it? Will he go forward? Will they look for this LC kill? Fire Snap Quickie will buy him a little bit of time.
I'm going to put pressure on this tier 1 tower. I'm going to take over your jungle because that's where the Naga needs to recover. And I think the best thing about Vici Gaming is, I mean, once again, they found Eves in the jungle here.
Yeah, he's just dead. Gonna get glimpsed back if he tries to escape. They're trying to help him out on the side of Wildcard Gaming, but Sammy gets glimpsed back. He can't assist anymore. Alone will at least be able to clean up the Tusk and earn himself a double kill off the back of the Disruptor kill. The question will be if Vici Gaming still want to keep up this pursuit. There's no need to do so and no ability anymore with Frisk being dead. But that's still a hashtag worth. Every single time you get this Naga hero killed, you were just mentioning it now, right? The hero needs multiple items to be able to contest against this Viper, and each death, and there's nobody that they can find access to, so Alone will instead just decide to put pressure on the tower. They bring in Sammy as well. They want to ensure. And okay, Tumblr's Toy plus the Fire Snap Cookie. They get it onto XM, and the full combination will of course get the kill, but the Static Storm was out from Yang onto Alone. They prevented the Requiem, and now with the rest of the team streaming in, they might want to try and get some kills here. Eve's forced to pop the song. Do they have follow-up? Right next to BAB, who's on less than half HP. Do they have a way to get this kill? Echo Storm holds him in position, and Alone will be able to chop him down. Frisk almost dead as well. Buys time with the snowball, but this is just time for his compatriots to escape. He knows that he's dead to rights. And Alone gets himself a triple kill. Sorry I ever doubted you, fam. You've got this. Putting the early game on the back of himself. And Wildcard Gaming thanking him for his efforts.
Sam, though, he's stuck in an awkward spot. Maybe Eves can take him down.
Yeah. Eves has access to the song as well, so he's going to song him up.
Oh, he's so
Everybody's coming. Divine Llama's here. They've got the duel. There is absolutely no chance of survival here, my friend, as he'll end up losing his life and granting damage over towards the Legion Commander. What's the play right now for the side of Vici Gaming? It feels like just slowly but surely they're being bullied across the map. Doesn't feel like they can skirmish effectively at the moment. What should they be doing? Is there an item spike that they're waiting for? A level timing that they are really trying to achieve before they can make engagements happen? We'll talk about it in a second, because top lane Alone might be a little bit alone. He has Divine Llama to back him up, but they know that there's no duel. Do they have the damage though is the question, and indeed they do. Brought down by BAB with the Chakram. BKB has been delivered in for the Viper, and we have the Aghanim Scepter being ferried in right now for the Morph. So Vici Gaming have gotten to the point they want
Yang.
to be, but well, they can't lose Yang. Oh no, Yang is instrumental to these fights. He will die. He does have buyback though, if they do decide to commit this one. And I think they should. There's no way you want to give up this first Aegis to the side of Wildcard Gaming. Divine Llama, they're starting to chomp it down. Here comes a snowball from Frisk. We don't want to force this fight. Sammy's gonna die very early on, so they might not need this buyback. Divine Llama forced away from the pit alone, going in for the Requiem. The Fear only connects onto 2. I'm not sure they'll have enough damage to kill BAB just yet. Dual buybacks coming in from our 5 positions on both sides. As nobody wants to give up this.
The Song of the Siren to try and rely on as well. Vici Gaming responding with their own smoke here. Frisk, he's going to walk up.
Walks up the high ground, but he gets dueled immediately. However, they get the very quick kill onto this Legion Commander. The sleep, the song comes at the same time as the Morty's kisses, so most of this damage is ignored. But at the same time, XM was in BKB, so he fronts up all the damage. There's a huge static storm catching onto both supports, and with BAB, they're able to chomp down onto one. Alex is going to follow them into the grave, and alone, despite being in BKB mode, Erica steals his form, turns around, and just gets the raw right clicks out onto him. And that's a Shadow Fiend gone, done and dusted. As Vici Gaming, they went blind up the hill, but Frisk is like, boys, very, very careful that they don't get caught by this Ag Static Storm. They are smoked up right now, looking for the potential wrap. Eves scouting on the high ground with some illusions here, thinking about initiating with the song, and he was going to go in for it. 2 heroes caught in. It's XM as well as Frisk. Who's going to be the primary target of this duel? Divine Llama thinking about it, but doesn't like any of these targets, so they just back off. They leave this one alone, but now that actually enables them to counter-initiate. Eve's getting jumped on with the snowball. Yang is on him. There's the Static Storm with the Aghanim Scepter. Will they be able to chomp him down, though, is the question. Here comes the Morphling to answer that with a resounding yes, as Eves gets traumatized by the damage from Erica. Erstwhile Alex glimpses back into the midst of the fight, but they also now come in. Divine Llama is looking for the dual kill. Will be able to bring down XM, but Erica activates his BKB, just going ham onto Sammy Boy. Will be able to kill him. Alone in the meantime with the Requiem of Souls, able to bring down the Frisk Tusk, but BAB jumping onto the high ground. He's getting brought down by Alone, though. Needs to be very, very careful here. Huge overwhelming odds. Almost killed BAB with the Scatter Blast as well. The glimpse back onto Divine Llama actually saves his life after he... Listen, Fluke, you gotta be careful when you talk about Erica's item build, man. All the DPC China viewers will know it's traumatic. If you mention that he's doing something off kilter, don't say it, it kind of hurts. Frisk jumping forward, they get the Walrus Punch out onto Sammy, and Sam's inside the Static Storm. Will they be able to kill him? Yes, they can, but Divine Llama gets quick revenge, but look at the damage that he's taking from XM. Forced back immediately. There will be a buyback coming in from Sammy, as Erica did lose out on a bunch of HP. There's BKB available, but the age is about to expire. Will they get the Fear? Let's see. Will it happen? No! The Fear doesn't come out in time, but Erica still all alone. Needs to get very far away from this fight. He'll try to jump himself away. In the meantime, though, he's being chased down by Eves, who really wants to demonstrate the power of this Naga Siren. And with the ET Splitter connecting, Erica about to die. At the same time, they do bring down Alone on the back end of the fight. Erica manages to survive somehow, going down to the north. And now here's XM cleaning up on the back end. Huge, overwhelming odds from Divine Llama. They intercept each other. BAB spotted out by Alone. He's in Viz right now. Goes a turn around. Silver Edge hit does come out. BKB will be there first from him and Erica. Erica throwing in the right clicks though. Alone is in trouble. Alone is dead. Waveform back into the mid lane from the Smurfling. Do they want to re-engage on the high ground? Frisk will start the fight for them, coming up here. And they find Eves as well, who has to pop the BKB. XM and Frisk now deciding to surround Sammy. Erica coming into the fray as well. The ET in danger, gets saved at the very last second. And there's going to be a song. Divine Llama, can he TP out in time? Yes, he can. So can Eves. BAB will be able to chase down Sam, so he's the unlock. Vici between the Morphling and XM with the Aghanim Shard. They should make short work of these buildings. Wildcard. What can they do? Divine Llama looking for a dual target. He finds the Morphling, but woo! He wishes he hadn't. He's already dead. Eve is going to follow him into the grave. Static Storm onto Sammy, as he didn't get the spirit off in time. And Wildcard Gaming, they know that the jig is up. GG, well played is called. And Vici Gaming find themselves one game ahead in this elimination series, one step closer to a slot.
Balling's still a great option here, because like the high ground defense from Vici, it's not that great. They don't have much spam. They just kind of have to fight you. So it looks good. There's the queen.
Was that Kezu who called queen?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean, just to go onto the pick.
Fine. Yang's there to buff him up. Should be able to keep him in pretty good stead. And Erica really going to be enjoying having access to this IO, because otherwise Undying could apply some pressure. Mid lane, XM finds the stun onto Alone. A couple more right clicks. The Lightning Storm will be there, and he draws first blood. Wow.
IO behind you to be able to alleviate a bit of that pressure, but the Yules is just a nice little opener to be able to have that defensive item early on if Alone does get a very, very early Orchid. So, yeah, I feel like Yules into the Blood Zone and then, you know, maybe like a Kaya Sarge to finish it out here for XM. The Vylama, though, killing Yang.
Nice. They do get the kill onto Yang. They go for the easier target. They're much more simple to bring down an Ayo than a Razor at this point in the game. So they make that happen. And
2 early levels in the Soul Rip, right? Being able to secure some of those rage crits, put a lot of pressure back onto Yang, because that's how they got that extra kill. Was Alex walked in with a Scatter Blast and the Fire Snap Cookie, and they just killed him with the Soul Rip. But Alex, yep, all right, that's a bit rough for him to be there, but. That's why I like this build coming in from the Vylama, getting a lot of extra levels into the Decay. It does a lot of damage when she started getting a few more of those levels into it, and same with the Soul Rip. So it's going to be a hard lane for them to deal with once the Vylama starts getting towards these very scary levels. And if he has a good lane and comes out against a Razor like this, then I might start to raise my eyebrow a little bit here of Vici Gaming.
Let's take a quick look down bottom. We've been neglecting them a little bit here. Unfortunately, we have to do it, Fluke. We have to talk about Troll. The Eve's Troll available in this game. We might actually stop, though, for a small gag happening through this mid lane. Alex dodges the rebound like a boss, but there's no way you dodge this incoming damage. The dispose from Frix ensures it at the end there. And now that they know that there is no Snapfire available, they were trying to apply pressure onto the Undying, but the Vylama demonstrating that all these levels he's gained certainly going to be put to good use. He stays alive, lives up to his name.
Oh,
And bottom though,
XM.
BAB hasn't been able to get much out of the CS for the most part. He's been struggling on this Visage. Are they going to dive top? Yeah, they are. Frisk is here. Rebound is on. Dispose at the ready. And that's going to be Divine Llama. Just dead. So BAB, suck it up. Be alone down bottom. We have kills to be making on the other side of the map.
And
And
XM's going towards
has
one
made
as
this
well.
rotation. Yeah, he's just shown up. He's come to Eves. Yang comes in to provide a battery. Dude, Vici Gaming just playing with such pace all across the map. As soon as this Moxxi left this bottom lane, it's almost like they decided, all right, laning phase is over, kill absolutely everybody here at the 6-minute mark of the game.
Yeah, coming in from XM. They have a rebound though, no. Frisk didn't want to go in,
They
but
do have rebound,
Sam's
but no
in trouble.
dispose. They're going to commit it onto Sam. Yeah, he's dead. Very, very dead. That was also BAB just getting access to the Visage Familiars. But Sam did not die in vain. Radiant Side does end up taking the tower. It's not denied either, so in exchange for that, pre-10 minutes, if you're Sam, you'll take it. It's okay.
Yeah.
And you drew some heroes towards here. Yes, you're going to end up losing your tower as well, but when you're playing against Leshrac Visage, you expect to lose the tier 1 tower bottom very quickly. But Eves, he TP'd out in a very awkward position. Oh my goodness, overestimated.
Be online, and then once they hit those item spikes, I really don't know what Wildcard are going to be able to do them, because they are probably going to run out of damage as well.
Fight coming in bottom lane as two sides are both smoked up. BAB and Frisk coming in on the back line. They find Alex. At the front forward of the fight, XM suddenly realizes that, wait a second, this Undying is actually quite isolated. We're going to just burst down Divine Llama, yules him up into the air. He's dead for sure. Sammy Boy did end up dying off screen. And this chase from the side of Wildcard Game, it could not have gone worse. They were trying to get XM and Yang on the bottom side of the map. Little did they know Vici had thought about it. We're already bringing
Really
in...
gaming.
Speaking of said Leshrac, as we top lane, we got to see the disgustingness that is Moxxi's sidekick plus the Visage Familiars, but now we get to see the disgustingness that is the Leshrac Bloodstone. Unveiling it now for the pleasure of Divine Llama. Enjoy life, my friend. You are not undying today. He's lost his life, and Alex might have poked out a little bit too long here. We'll get hit by these Spirit Balls. They know exactly where he's at. Trying to escape onto the high ground, but unfortunately, the Fire Snap Quickie doesn't carry him far enough. So he will end up just going down for a double kill to the XM Leshrac. This is getting out of control. This is becoming ridiculous. Down bottom, though, they do manage to take away the Aegis at the very least from Eves. Troll Warlord has been caught. Oh, no. Troll goes in for the Battletrons. They just yules him into the air, waste most of the duration. Split Earth will ensure that he dies. And of course, the one reinforcements coming. I can't actually commit this. But now also Vici are like, sweet, their biggest weapon is down. Let's keep going on the map. We find Divine Llama down bottom. We kill him. We know that there's no response from anybody. And even if there was, they can't reasonably kill us. Base. At least Divine Llama's having a good time. He's got a sense of humor about the situation. As alone, I don't think he has a sense of humor about this one, as he gets caught out by BAB, solo killed by the offlane Visage, as Eves is about to get killed off by XM and Yang. A tale as old as time. Troll Warlord just being walked down by a Cena.
First to be able to get something out. I think they're going to need 5 heroes just to kill XM by himself. If it's just him and Yang, they're going to need 5 heroes to kill him. Oh, Eves. He's been found out by the smoke.
Eves has been scouted by the birds. Frisk, is he going to rebound into him? Of course he is. Misses though. So that's going to grant an opportunity for him to survive. At the same time, Sam drags XM and Yang towards the northern part of the map, close to where the tier 1 tower used to be. Will die for this, but happy to give space for the troll to escape. Funnily enough, the only reason they left the push through this mid lane is because BAB was solo killing Alex elsewhere on the map, so they didn't have the Visage familiars with them. And speaking of Alex, he might end up dying again, and if he dies here, this will be a dieback fluke. Alex is gone. BAB is actually his worst nightmare in this game. He brings him down.
Space created,
we give away Visage Moxxi, and yeah, this is happening. Divine Llama, he gave away some space earlier. I think he's going to be giving away a little bit more of it now as he's getting ran down. There is going to be a dispo soon, but with BAB being nearby, not even sure they'll need the rebound. They'll commit it anyway, just to make the kill easier. Divine Llama's gone. Godlike streak for BAB.
Right, okay. XM now gets a free game. BAB gets a free game. So everybody else, as soon as they start to come to these team fights, yeah, Erica doesn't really have much, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have to when you've got this tri-core that's floating around, and Vici Gaming just kind of showing that they are definitely not here to muck about. They're definitely here to get themselves a victory. They're definitely here to see if they can move forward into TI.
Ooh, Snapfire finds himself getting stunned up and killed. That's going to be another death. Rebound coming in. Eves will be able to dodge that stun, but cannot dodge the dispos. He's certainly going to die. Gets off the Battletrons. Erstwhile, they're quickly killing off Divine Llama during the Yule's duration onto the Troll. And now that the Troll comes down, he goes down, and that's 3 heroes gone. They're about to lose another lane of racks. The Chinese classic of Lesh Io seems to be working very, very well. I have no doubt we're going to see this a lot coming out of TI, especially out of Team Aster. And if Vici Gaming get there, they'll certainly deploy this strategy once more. And we are at the end of the game here, Fluke. There's maybe, well, they don't have Glyph, right? There's maybe one fight left. They'll get Troll back up, and then they'll go all in. They'll be like, right, boys, it's our last fight here at the last chance qualifiers. Let us at least leave with a smile on our faces before we have to get to the airport. But is there do any of these heroes even die, Fluke, if they go for it?
Oh, I definitely don't think so. They've got 2 seconds now. All right, let's see if Vici are going to do the gentleman's agreement, and let's have a 5v5 before we say goodbye to Wildcard.
All right, Wildcard. Divine Llama wants a vessel charge. He's asking for it, but BAB's like, get it from Sammy. I'll kill him. Get it that way, fam. Alex down bottom, going 1v1 versus Erica, will end up dying. In the meantime, Eves goes on to XM, but XM and the crew, they have more than enough damage to deal with this troll. They brought him down. Frisk will die, though, granting the vessel charge towards Divine Llama. Good guy, Frisk. He dominates you in the game.
Right.